Welcome to Westgate Chevrolet. Today we're taking a look at the newest addition in the Chevrolet small SUV lineup, the 2021 Chevrolet Trailblazer. This Trailblazer comes with a 1.3-liter turbocharged engine. We also have our brown and white metallic paint, all-wheel drive. We have the rear privacy tint, power-activated liftgate, and our black and chrome alloy rims. Welcome to the interior of the Trailblazer. We'll take a look at some of the driver's features, starting with the door panel. We have our black soft touch plastic, our copper trim piece, chrome door handle, and lock and unlock buttons. Then we have our nice dark gray fabric combined with our light gray stitching. Our rear and front window controls, automatic power window for drivers. We also have our rear window lock and power mirror adjustment with the joystick. Our power liftgate controls down below. Take a closer look at those. We are max 3/4 and off settings. Then we have our speaker, as well as storage in the lower portion of the door panel. And on the side of the seat, we have our power seat adjustment, power recline, as well as our power lumbar support adjustment. Now just off to the left of the steering wheel here, we have our interior lighting dimmer switch that just kind of pops out. Then we can adjust the setting and put it back in. We have our daytime running lights and fog lights. Our trunk release down below. And the A-pillars, we have our speaker tweeters for the high notes, and then we have our gauge cluster. You can see we do have a screen in the middle as well with the speedometer. We can adjust what we see on that screen with the scroll wheel and buttons on the right side of the steering wheel. We also have our voice commands and hang up for our phone, our classic Chevrolet bow tie in the middle of the steering wheel, as well as a chrome piece, front collision alert, as well as our cruise control located on the left side. The steering wheel is wrapped in black leather with black stitching on the underside, and our sports grips. We have a cross-etching pattern across the dash with, again, that same light gray stitching we saw in the door panel. And the passenger side, we do have a holder for our phone and wallet or other small items you may have, as well as our copper and chrome around the vents. Our glove box, push start just off to the right side of the steering wheel. Then we have our infotainment screen here. We can see we do have Sirius XM on the vehicle. Go to the home page, we'll see our applications. We have our audio, phone, Wi-Fi hotspot for the vehicle. This car also does come equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Then we have our climate adjustments that we can control from the infotainment screen as well as down below. You can see shortcuts color coordinated down below. Then we also have our home page, which displays our connected phone, current radio station, and 5 station presets up top. We have our radio controls. Down below that, we have our climate control. New for Chevy products, we do have this new kind of display of our climate. We have on this side, we have our sequential lighting up of the current temperature displayed in degrees Celsius. Adjust through. We also have our auto and AC buttons on the inside of the dial. On the other side, we have our sequential fan speed. We can see it go up as we turn up the dial and back down. And then we have our air recirculation in the middle. On and off button, heated seats for driver and passenger, and then our direction of airflow here in the middle. Down below that, we have our 12-volt charging port, USB-C, USB and auxiliary input, textured rubber pad just down below. Then we can see these honeycomb-styled guards on either side, as well as our copper trim. Now, in front of the gear select stalk, we have our automatic start-stop system. We can turn it on and off, lane departure warning, traction control, sport mode, as well as our all-wheel drive. This vehicle is selective all-wheel drive, so if we go ahead and push that, we'll see on our gauge here to light up our all-wheel drive, just showing that it's engaged. And if driving conditions are a bit more favorable, we can just go ahead and turn that off, putting the vehicle in 2-wheel drive and making for a bit better fuel efficiency. You can see again it's turned back to 2-wheel drive. We have our gear select stalk, our Chevrolet bow tie at the bottom, manual shift option on the side, as well as our leather boot, our cup holders, as well as our electronic park brake. And then behind that, we have our little storage compartment. We also have textured rubber at the bottom to make sure things aren't sliding around while we're driving. Our padded center console lid. Open that up, and on the inside we'll find a tray for phone or other small items. Remove that and we'll find a deeper center console with our textured rubber at the bottom. The front seats are also featured in the black patent leather. We have our light gray stitching and the same fabric we've seen in the door panel on the side of the seats, just to tie the seats into the rest of the car. Above the rear view mirror, we have our OnStar controls, dome lights and dome light settings, as well as our sunroof and moonroof controls. Go ahead and open the moonroof. You can see we have a black headliner and a panoramic sunroof and moonroof overhead. Now back onto the exterior, we can take a closer look at those black and chrome alloy rims with our Chevrolet bow tie center caps. We have our white metallic paint on the mirror caps as well as on the roof. You can see our chrome lock and unlock button on the driver's door. The rear privacy tint in contrast to the front. Down to the back, we have our Trailblazer all-wheel drive badging, ACTIV, as well as our dual exhaust, ACTIV being the trim of the vehicle. Power activated liftgate, we can activate it using the button on the inside, the button underneath of the tailgate, or the key. Go ahead and press the button under the tailgate. You can see plenty of storage room on the inside. We also have a button overhead to close. Now moving on to the rear interior of the Trailblazer, we'll take a look at the rear door card, which features our black soft touch plastic, chrome door handle, window switch, close handle, speaker, and storage. On the back of the front seats, we'll see our leather magazine holder. And back of the center console area, in the lower portion, we'll see a storage holder, as well as a power outlet, USB-C, and USB port. The rear seats are featured in our patent black leather. We also have the same gray stitching we saw up front. Then we also on the sides have our textured pattern. Fold-out center seat features 2 cup holders as well as a padded armrest. Thank you for joining me for this video walk around of the new 2021 Chevrolet Trailblazer. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more daily Chevrolet videos, and we hope to see you in at Westgate Chevrolet sometime very soon.